So let's take a look at the demo for pointer operators. This is the same example that you saw in the slides, and I'm going to, there's really not very much to see. I'm going to run this once, and you can see over here that I have the address of A printed out 00D7FA10, and the same is the value stored in A pointer. It's supposed to be A pointer, I think S over there, mistyped that. The value of A is 7, same I initialized it to, and the value of uh, uh, asterisk A pointer is also 7. So two different ways to access the value of variable A. And then finally, we print out the values of ampersand asterisk A pointer and asterisk ampersand A pointer. And they both evaluate to the same address that we saw in the first printf statement. Okay. And that's all there really is to it. But let me show you, since we have a little bit of time, let me put a breakpoint here on the first printf statement and run this. And let me show you what the pointers and address operators, what they show us down here in the watch window. So I'm going to hit, so far I haven't executed the first printf statement. So ampersand A is this address over here, and A contains the value 7, and at this point A pointer is already initialized, already set to the address of A, or the value of ampersand A. And look what I can do over here. I can open up ampersand A, and it shows me the value that's stored at that location, 7. And A pointer, I can open that up, and that'll show me the value that is stored in the variable stored at this particular location, 7. And I don't even have to open it up, because the value that's stored at that address is also shown in these curly braces, both for A pointer and ampersand A. Okay, so let's execute the first printf statement with an F10. And you can see down here, this printf statement printed ampersand A and A pointer. Ampersand A and A pointer, and you can see that the addresses of both are easily comparable when they're printed out like this. And you can see the location, or the value stored in that location is, of course, 7, seen over here. Let me run the second printf statement, and this one prints out the value of A and asterisk A pointer. And here you go, A7 asterisk A pointer, also 7, as expected. And finally, the last printf statement prints out the address of the value indirected by A pointer, and then we swap the order of these two operators, and we see in either case we get the same address over here. And let me show you the same address in the output up here. So 00AFF, 00AFF, 9AC, 9AC. So it's the same address that you see over here, down here in the watch window. Same one is printed out first using using percentage %P up here, and then later down here. So if you're still confused by what each of these operators does, please play around with it. I encourage you to. And when you're writing code using pointers, slow down, think for a minute, and remember what each of these operators is for, what we usually do with it. Sometimes it helps to read out what now read out some of these symbols. So ampersand a, for example, address of integer variable a pointer, integer pointer variable, asterisk a pointer, the value stored in the variable pointed at by a pointer. And a is, of course, the original variable a.